guys, it's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be doing the match preview for Barcelona versus Osasuna in La Liga. Now, we have a big week coming up. We have, of course, Galatasaray midweek and the Clasico next weekend. And then after the international break, we have Sevilla. This is an absolute must win, especially in the race for top 4 when we need to qualify for the Champions League next season. This is huge. Nothing, and I mean nothing, but the 3 points in this match. But before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button down below. Let's try to get to 300 likes on this video. It'd be very much appreciated. And also make sure you hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and let's get into it. Kickoff time for this match will be taking place at 9 p.m. local time, so your regular La Liga kickoff time, and this match will be taking place at the Camp Nou, and the referee for this match has also been confirmed. On the pitch will be Ricardo de Borges, and on the VR it will be Iglesia Villanueva. Let's start off by taking a look at the league table. Barcelona are currently sat in 4th place in La Liga on 48 points after playing 26 games. We have 13 wins, 9 draws, and 4 losses. And if you look at our last 5 games in the league, we are undefeated with 4 wins and 1 draw. Now, we're supposed to be in 3rd place, but I have no idea why. Atletico Madrid actually played yesterday on Friday. I don't know why a big club was given the kickoff on Friday. But anyways, they played yesterday and they won 2-1. They got very, very lucky. They went 1-0 up, drew 1-1, and then Depay came and scored around the 70th minute or so and gave Atletico Madrid all 3 points. So they are ahead of us in 3rd place, but we have 2 games in hand. So of course our first game in hand will be played tomorrow, and our second game in hand will be played I think sometime in April, mid-April, against Rayo Vallecano. So technically on paper we are in 3rd place, but again, this does put pressure on us. We have got to win this game. Our next 2 games in La Liga is against 1st and 2nd, Real Madrid and Sevilla. So Barcelona have to capitalize against Osasuna at home and pick up all 3 points. If you look at the top teams who they're going to be facing this weekend, Sevilla will travel to Rayo Vallecano, should be an easy 3 points. Real Betis will host Athletic Club. That will be a big game as well. Keep your eyes on that. And Real Madrid will travel to Real Mallorca. Doesn't really involve us whatsoever because they're really far ahead of us. So again, we are 3 points behind Atletico Madrid with 2 games in hand, and we have to beat Osasuna because our next games in La Liga are against 1st and 2nd. And if you take a look at our opponents in Osasuna and where they're currently standing in the league table, they are currently sat in 11th place in La Liga on 35 points. After playing 27 games, they have 9 wins, 8 draws, and 10 losses. And look at their last 5 games in the league, 2 wins, 2 losses, and a draw. So pretty much they're your average mid-table La Liga side. Let's now take a look at our opponents in Osasuna. Like I just mentioned, they are currently bang average mid-table in La Liga, and so far they aren't doing too badly for their expectations. Now the last time we faced them in La Liga was away at home, and it was a 2-2 draw. Xavi was the manager at this point, and of course it is well known as Umtiti's only appearance for Barcelona this season. We did play the 3-4-3 in this match with Nico and Gavi as the wing backs, and of course no Aubameyang, no Adama, no Ferran yet, and this match was very, very close. Barcelona went 1-0 up, they brought it back to 1-1, 2-1 Barcelona, then we conceded in the final minutes of the game, and in the end we did walk away with only 1 point during this match. Now if you take a look at Osasuna's last 6 games in all competition, in their last match they beat Villarreal 1-0, they lost to the Real Sociedad 1-0, they lost to Atletico Madrid 3-0, they beat Rayo Vallecano 3-0, they drew 0-0 with Sevilla, and they also lost 1-0 to Deportivo Alaves. So the 3 games, I want to take a quick look at and analyze it. The last 3 games in all competition against Villarreal, Real Sociedad, and Atletico Madrid. Let's first take a look at their 3-0 loss to Atletico Madrid at home. They played the 4-1-4-1 formation. This match pretty much parked the bus, counterattack against, Diego Simeone team. They were very, very important in this match. They weren't kind of cool. They couldn't get any opportunities, and in the end, Atletico Madrid dominated the match. Let's now take a look at their 1-0 loss to Real Sociedad away from home, and this game was a bit better for Osasuna. They kind of competed a bit. Again, it was still park the bus, counterattack, but they didn't, concede that many chances, and in the end, they conceded 1 goal and lost all 3 points. And finally, let's take a look at their last match in all competition, which was a 1-0 win to Villarreal. Now, of course, Villarreal are a decent side. I did end up watching this match. It's pretty end-to-end. Of course, the Villarreal were more dominant, but Osasuna had their chances here and there. In the end, they did score late in the second half, and then they parked the bus. Villarreal were very, very poor in the final third, and in the end, Osasuna picked up 3 big points. So overall, final thoughts on Osasuna. Again, like I've mentioned a few times now, they're your typical bang average mid-table La Liga side, but Osasuna are very, very good at defending. You look at their last games, of course, 0-0 against Sevilla. They only lost 1-0 to Real Sociedad. They beat Villarreal. Defensive-wise, against big teams, they do play very, very well. Places to look out for, I watch out, of course, for Ruben Garcia in the midfield, Budimir up top, Avila up top as well. The defense has Denny Garcia, I believe, as well. They're very, very strong and compact team with veterans and youngsters all over the place. Kind of, a mix of that. So you gotta watch out for this because, again, defensively, they are strong and they will hit on the counterattack. They do this a lot against the big teams and they're very, very effective with it. So Barcelona have the control possession in the middle of the pitch, win the midfield battle, and of course finish our chances. Let's now take a look at the squad list. The squad list for this match has been released and confirmed, and it is as follows: Ter Stegen, Des, Pique, Araujo, Busquets, Ricky Puig, Dembele, Dani Alves, Memphis, Adama, Braithwaite, Neto Lenglet, Pedri, Luke De Jong, Jordi Alba, Ferran, Frankie De Jong, Mengueta, Eric Garcia, Aubameyang, Pablo Gave, and Arnau Tenes. So from the last squad list, of course, Xavi and coming back in from suspension. Dani Alves comes back after not being in the Europa League squad list because he's not registered, and also Nico not included because he is suspended for this match. So Braithwaite comes back in. So again, besides some injured players, no surprises. But of course, hashtag yellow card watch. 2 players in the Barcelona squad are 1 yellow card away from suspension. And of course, our next league game is the El Clasico against Real Madrid. Eric Garcia and Araujo are 1 yellow card away from being suspended for the Clasico. Let's now get into Xavi Hernandez's press conference reaction. His press conference this morning, of course, it was very, very short. Only asked a few questions. Only lasted about 10 minutes. It was a bit weird, but anyways, let's get in and see what he had to say. Starts off by saying that Osasuna adapts to different systems. They're a team with resources and it will be a very difficult game because they defend in a low block. He then asked about Nico playing in the Busquets role. He said that Nico can also play in the middle of the park. I don't see Pedri playing there, but I do see Nico there. Like Frankie on the other day, they swap positions. Nico has many qualities as an interior and that's why he mostly plays there. Then asked about the center back situation with Eric Garcia and Araujo being 1 yellow card away from being suspended from the Clasico. He said I choose the center back because of the rival's profile sometimes. It also depends on how we want to attack the game as well. Then asked about PSG versus the Real Madrid and about Messi being knocked out. He said, I have a friendly relationship with Leo Messi and I sent him a message of encouragement without further ado. That's football and that's the Champions League. When you lower the intensity a bit, the rival passes around you, and I think that's what happened during that match. We were very effective against Atletico Madrid, against Valencia, and also in Napoli. Our first few shots went in, and that changes games. It's important to take advantage of that, to take the lead early and change the atmosphere of the match. He's then asked about who would you rather coach, Mbappe or Haaland. He said, it's all hypotheticals. It'd be great to have them both in La Liga, yada, yada, yada. He's then asked about Aubameyang. He said that Aubameyang has been very important as a 9 for the team, but he also had many minutes. It is good for him to rest, and you have to dose him, but he has associated well. He goes into space, he gets the goals, and it's an advantage to have a player like this in our team. I don't think about who we will play first. For us, it will be focused on Osasuna and win. We lost 2 points in the first leg against them away from home, and I'm not focused on the Galatasaray match or the Clasico at the moment. And lastly, Xavi was asked about Araujo and can he learn from Mascherano and Puyol. He said, I think he can improve a lot from them, and I think he's the player who has grown the most since I've been here. He's improved a lot with the ball, but he's not always finding the best solutions. And that concluded Xavi's press conference reaction ahead of the match against Osasuna tomorrow. Let's now get into the lineup predictions. We'll start with the manager, of course, Xavi Hernandez. I'm going to try my best to predict his lineup. It's going to be difficult to predict, of course, with the Clasico and Galatasaray match coming up during the week, and of course, in national break, and then Sevilla straight away. What will Xavi select for this match? Now, I've got this lineup on the screen right now. I think I'll go with Ter Stegen in goal, a back four of Dani Alves, Araujo, Pique, Jordi Alba, midfield 3 of Busquets, De Jong, and Pedri, and a front 3 of Adama, Aubameyang, and Ferran. If we have a Champions League final tomorrow, I think Xavi would go with this lineup. I think this is his Gala 11. And to be honest, I can't see him making any changes. Of course, Dani Alves will come back in. Jordi Alba will stay at left back. He could bring in Eric Garcia and, not risk Araujo for the Clasico. We're hearing rumors about that as well. Midfield 3, he could bring in Xavi, but I don't think he will. And the front 3, he could bring in Dembele. He could bring in Memphis, but after the Galatasaray match midweek, I really don't think he'll do so. I think he'll go with the strongest lineup he can in this match. Of course, not resting, not rotation, nothing whatsoever. I think he'll go big for this match, and that's the lineup I think that Xavi Hernandez will select for this match. And of course, let me know what you think Xavi will select down in the comments below. Now I'm going to show you guys my lineup, what I would do if I was a Barcelona coach, and that lineup is great now. I would go Ter Stegen in goal, a back four of Dani Alves, Eric Garcia, Pique, and Des, midfield 3 of Busquets, De Jong, and Gave, and a front 3 of Adama Traore, Aubameyang, and Ousmane Dembele. Now, for me, I made a few changes, of course, from Xavi. I would rest Jordi Alba in this match. I saw him against Galatasaray. He was limping a lot, feeling his legs. We cannot risk an injury with him. I want to play him against Galatasaray and Madrid, so I would rest him. put Des at left back, and then bring in Dani Alves at right back. I would, put Araujo on the bench for this match as well. I'd say to him, look, I'm simply putting on the best as a precaution. You're not trash, nothing like that. I want to keep you on the bench. Take a rest. I don't want you getting a risk of a yellow card. So I would play Garcia and Pique. In the midfield, I'd rest Pedri as well. He's played a lot of minutes over the past few weeks, and I'd bring in Xavi, who's fresh and ready to go. In the front three, I would go with Adama, Aubameyang. I would drop Memphis to the bench, and also Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres has been shocking, and I mean shocking. I would go with the absolute pace and dribbling on the wings, and hopefully they can cross it in for Aubameyang to finish. And that is the lineup that I would select for this match. But of course, let me know down in the comments below, would you rather pick my lineup or Xavi's lineup? Time now for my score prediction. What do I believe the result will be in this match? I've gone Barcelona win this match by 2-0. Of course, I think Xavi will go with a strong lineup, and this on paper is our last easy game because of course we have Galatasaray, Real Madrid, and then Sevilla. We have got to, and I mean got to, get 3 points in this match, and of course Xavi knows that. The big thing here with my predictions is that I'm going with a clean sheet. I think Osasuna have a great chance of scoring in this match, especially on the counter-attack, but in the end, I think Barcelona will keep a clean sheet and win this match by 2-0. But of course, let me know your score predictions down in the comments below. So that was my match preview for Barcelona versus Osasuna in La Liga. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and of course leave me your thoughts down below in the comments on everything we discussed. The main thing I want to know firstly is your score prediction, and secondly for the lineups. Firstly, would you rather pick my lineup or Xavi's lineup? What do you think Xavi would go with? What would you go with if you're the manager? Leave me all your thoughts down below, and of course make sure you guys subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the live watch along. Set that reminder on the screen and come and join me, watch the game with me. Follow straight after the match by my match review. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Nothing but the 3 points. Take care and Forza Barca.
Yeah.